Hi, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for subscribing to this channel, and thank you for hitting the notification button to get notification anytime I drop a video. In this video, I'm going to show you the interface of Photoshop and how you can easily use it to get a design done. Let's get on to it. All right, as you can see, this is the interface of Photoshop. Already loaded in Photoshop. Just ignore the designs you're seeing here. This yours is not going to be like this. It's going to have the old new, select new, or new file, open, home. So this is home already. Then once you start designing using Photoshop, you have all these, save. There's a way you can go to settings and save this depending on how many recent files you want to have, because I've been working on a few projects, so I had to have them, so for revisions and every other thing. So this is 2024 Adobe Photoshop interface. Now, for you to create a new file or create a new canvas to work on a design, you go to new file. As you can see, new file, new document. Now so these are my recent items that I've used. I don't have any saved, but this for photo. Say you want to probably edit a photo, you can pick the sizes here. You are the type that designed for print. You can see the letter Lego, tabloid, A4, A6, A5. In this part of the world, Nigeria, we mostly use A5 for print. A5 for the handbill flyers. So we have A6. A6 can go for tracts or cards. So, and A4, A4, it's the regular paper that we can use for sizes for magazines. Those are A4. So let me just give you a breakdown. We have A3 too. So A3, we have two A4 inside A3, the A3 paper. So if I open an A3 paper now, I can segment and divide the A3 into two. Let me show you what I'm saying. I am clicking on A3 now. So here I can set it to pixel. I work mostly with pixels, so I can get the right size I want. Then orientation, because I am going to be dividing A3 into two, I'm going to click on the landscape and not the horizontal or the portrait. Then I leave the resolution to be 300, so your image, your design can be top quality, high resolution. Then you can leave the color mode to be RGB, leave all every other settings here. It's just a preset. Then click on create. As you can see, this is A3. Now the half of A3, like I said, is A4. So if I'm going to divide this into two segments, I'm going to go to my left two panel here, and I'm going to pick rectangle 2. As you can see, rectangle 2. Once you click on it, you come to your canvas, then you hold on to your mouse, the left click, then you drag. Then there's a way you can, if you hold on to shift on your keyboard, either Mac or Windows, you can get a perfect shape like this. But if I release my shift, can you see? So I want to try and get so in case you want to draw, just click on rectangle here, rectangle 2, then draw your rectangle that way. Then you can also change your color here. Say the shape, fill. I would like to change it to, let's say, red. So I click on OK, it's going to change the red. Then I can draw another. Now, in your own workspace, the ruler option might not be fully implemented, right? Might not be fully implemented. All you need to do is Control R or Command R will bring it. So once it's there, you can then use it. Just drag, place your cursor on the particular ruler, then hold on to it, drag, as you can see. Then you can use it to demarcate. If, let me show you something. If you want to delete, you can click on delete on your keyboard to delete this. You can then straighten and drag it to the edge. See, it's so now watch this. I want us to get the middle now. What you need to do is hold on to your mouse, drag, watch. It's going to drop us at the middle, as you can see. You see like more like a magnetic force. See, it has dropped us. So this is the exact middle. So it has demarcated the canvas into two, the A3 into A4, two A4s. The same thing with A3, A4. You can also get an A5, two A5 inside A4. That's that for the shapes and sizes. If you look to my right side here, where my mouse is, you can see layers, channels, parts. All you need to be concerned with is the layers here, because this is where everything you'll be doing here will be coming. Let's take, for instance, I want to draw a rectangle too here. Can you see it's showing here? If I click on this I button, if I toggle it, see, it's off. It has, hide the particular layer. So if I click on it again, it's going to show me the rectangle, inclusive of text too. If you want to probably put on the text, you can click on the horizontal type 2 here. This T is representing type or font or text. Click on it. Then once you click on it, it's going to bring this kind of icon. Then click on your canvas. As you can see, by default it's carrying this color because this is the foreground color. I'm going to change this color to black. So for let's see, it's going to change it. Click on move, it's going to change it to black. And you can increase the the size from here, as you can see, from here. Then also you can also click on here to release it. Then you can as well see my property tool is, I have already set it to be by the by this panel here. By default, if you drag it out, if I drag it out now, I can drag it and put it here. So by default it's always here, but for my own design, my own interface, I love to bring it here. All you need to do is hold on to it, hold on to the two panel like this, then drag. As you can see, taking it out here, then I can place it back here. I can also drag between to set it. So that's that. So this, for instance, I want to change this lorem ipsum. All I need to do is double click. Once you double click, it edits, then A B C P E. Oh, and I want to change the color. I don't want this black. All I need to do is go back to click on the move tool here, so that I can deselect whatever it has been selected on this canvas. Come to my property tool. I can change font here. You can see character. I can change font here. Then I can change the size too as well. So I want 48 inches or pixel points. Then I can also, let's say it's overlapping. Like for instance, I want to work on this space here. All I need to do is come to this tool panel here, then choose the size I want. This I want to say, oh, it is too small. I want space like you can see. You can use to give space between your text like this. Then you can change color. I want it red, right? Then also look at the paragraph here. I can change it to left align, which is going to change automatically without double clicking and editing it. And also I can set it all cap, like it is now. It is all cap. If I click on this, uncheck this, it's going to bring it to. So in the case whereby you're typing and you want to make it all cap, you don't want to retype it or click on cap locks on your keyboard and start typing again, you can come to this type option, click on all caps. Same thing with different options. This will be the superscript, making it small. This also will, these types are for different options depending on the design you're working on. You can put it on the line. So this is type. Then there are other features too, which I'm not going to go into. These are the ones that are important. Oh, I want to make this, I want to create space in between. In some designs will be like, we have digging, let's say digging for gold, and I want to quickly make a design out of this and show you. So if you want to duplicate, you can hold on to Alt key on your Mac keyboard or on Windows keyboard and duplicate like this. All you need to do is, once you click on the Alt, it's going to show you two cursor, as you can see. Then you drag out, and once you're done dragging out, don't release the Alt key until you release the cursor. Release the cursor and it's going to drop the file. So I want to make this let me make this bold. Just make this bold. Let's make this type bold, and I want to make it, change the the styling here, the font weight. So I want to make this really small, so I'm going to drag it down. So what I'm trying to achieve is, I want to make this spacious so it can look like a beautiful design like I want it. So these are different ways you can either contract the text or expand it. So if I make it this way, it's going to, as you can see, then also increase the tracking too. See, and you can also, you are not limited to this 200. You can set a custom, say 500. So you can also, play around with this, and also creating shapes too. This is not the only shape that's available. You can right click and show you the, ellipse is also the circle, creating the circle. A rectangle, let me show you. If you want to get a perfect square, a perfect circle rather, hold on to shift both on your keyboard, your Mac keyboard, on your Windows keyboard, and you get a perfect circle like this. I want to change this color. You come to same property. Make sure you've removed this stroke so it does not show in your design. This stroke as by default, it comes by default. So I want to change this because I have recently used colors, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick from here, color picker, solid color. So pick red, or let's say pick and choose between these, then pick this color, then click OK. As you can see, just pick this. So this is how you can easily, walk around. You can always try this, open up your Photoshop and try this. Look online, look at designs online, then try and replicate using this. We have the top menu here where you have files, where you can also create a new file. You can save. Let's say for instance, I want to save this particular project. Click on file, go to save. Once I go to save, it's going to show me where I can save to. Let's say you've not saved anything here. You create a new folder. Oh, maybe I want to say the new folder is new design. Click create. Then from here you can save as this title. I want to save as new design. Then leave the format as default, except you are working on a large document where you can change to a large document file or Photoshop PDF. So you don't need that. What you want to do is save this project so you can come back to it. Once I click on save, it's going to save it for me. As you can see at the top, new design. It has been saved already with the name I saved it with. Then let's say you want to export this particular design. Go to export in file, export, then click on whichever one. There is quick export as PNG, that's the default, but you can save that. You can change that. I'll show you how to change this, or you can click on export as. Export as is going to bring you this model. As you can see, export as. Then you see the format here: GIF, JPEG, or PNG. PNG is always the transparent background portable network graphics that you can save as without a background. Then click on JPEG. Then you can leave all these settings by default. Click on export. export is going to take you to where you can save. You can go back to your document. So what I do is, once I create a folder for a file or for a project, I create a new folder for either the um the uh the rendered, because this is rendered, already designed it. Click rendered. Once I click on open, then I save it as new design. So this is new design. Now let's go back to home to go and see if we have truly saved this, because once you save it, it's going to be in your recent file. Home, as you can see, can you see? So once I click on it, I can easily open it. Let's say, for instance, I want to bring an image in, right? What you need to do is go to your file, go to place embedded or place linked. I use place embedded. Click on place embedded, then you come to where your pictures are or your downloads, whichever way. Let's say downloads. I want to pick this particular image. Once I click on it, I click on, the format will always be in JPEG, and depends on the format you want to open. Then place. So it's going to load up the image. As you can see, it's loading up the image. Then click on OK here. So then, as you can see, you can drag this image down by holding on to the image, like holding on to it like this. As you can see, the hand showing that it's holding like this. Then you drag down. So you can see it's at the background. Then you want to make it bigger. Oh, it's showing some white spaces because I want it to fill the background. Then, as you can see, this cursor. Can you see my cursor? This cursor. Can you see it's showing the up and down arrows? So I can choose to drag down, which showing that I am dragging down. I can choose to drag up, which will cover the canvas. Then you adjust using the guidelines. You can see the purple lines. Then you see now it's directly at the middle. Click on OK. So then click out. Click on this dark background. Then it's going to clear out. Then you can click any other thing. So this is the background. Then you can then arrange your things. And oh, you don't like the background again, all you need to do is click on it and click on delete here. This part, there's a delete icon here. Then you've deleted it and you want to bring it back. Ctrl Z. That's if you've not gone far in your, you can use Ctrl Z or Command Z to undo, and to redo on Mac keyboard is Control Shift Command Shift Z. That's I just undo what I did. Then if I want to redo, so it works both ways. Then here you can also manipulate this FX. You can manipulate the shapes, manipulate the the images, whatever it is. You want to add stroke, inner shadow, inner glow, color overlay, you can do that here. So that's all about Photoshop. Like I said, the more you use it, the more you get better and you start discovering different parts. So for the sake of bringing in an image, creating a shape, a text, changing colors, I'm sure you understand how the design is now. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.